Hello everybody, in today's video I am going to be, ranking every single Spirit Halloween year. On top of that, I am going to be adding the themes on how I think they are, the props how they think they are, do the props match the theme, what the best and the worst prop is, and then I'll give 0 to 10 rating. I am not stealing this idea from Machine Washable whatsoever. Seriously though, I am stealing this idea from Machine Washable. Please go sub to his channel. He is amazing. I don't know how he came up with that idea, so yeah. But anyways, let's get started. Okay. And going into last place has to be 2020. To be honest, the theme was pretty bad. It wasn't really that nice looking. The props were pretty bad too. The match was absolutely horrible. The best prop, to be honest, has to be Harvester Souls. It would be Harvester Souls or I was about to say Miserable Marie. No. Or I think it was called like I'ma just say the nurse. I don't remember her name. Oh, Miss Mercy, yeah. And the worst prop is Johnny Punk. So, yeah. To be honest, I didn't really like this theme. One of my highest viewed videos is from this theme, so that's probably one of the only things I can give it. I know that they couldn't really do much because, COVID and stuff like that. So I just think that they were limited on what they could do, so that's probably the reason why. Anyways, moving on. With coming in very close as 2019 with a 6 out of 10, because 2020 had a 5.5 out of 10. Yes, 2020 was that bad. I am talking over you because Manchester is watching. Okay, that's done now. Anyways, 2019, the theme was pretty much okay. I kind of liked the idea of a ship and stuff, but there was not a single sea-oriented prop in this whole thing, bro. Anyways, the props are good. Like, Pennywise was a good prop. Crouchy was a good prop. The Collector was a good prop. Rusty was a good prop. Experimental Eddie was a good prop. Just not the best. The match was absolutely horrible. I swear to God, this is probably that one thing that is holding this year so down, is that not a single one of the animatronics fits at all. Ow. First of all, a dog, a scarecrow, 2 scarecrows actually, a demonic clown, a big reaper, a jumping spider, a cocooned corpse, a winter dragon, Sam. On top of that, a tortured torso. That could make sense. I don't know. And on top of that, a 7-foot tall clown. And Cerberus. None of the props fit in whatsoever. And that's why the match is just absolutely horrible. Anyways, the best prop was Crouchy, I got to say. I was either on Crouchy or Rusty because I kind of like Rusty for some reason. But I just came out that Crouchy looks better. The worst prop, in my opinion, might be a bit controversial, but it's Headless Help. Hold up. I know. A lot of people like Headless Help. I just don't like him. He just kind of seems bland and generic to me. So I just do not like Headless Help. Anyways, moving on. And coming in at our 3rd spot is 2018 with a 6.5 out of 10. I swear to God, something was happening between 2018 and 2020. Just all three worst years are there. It was the newest to the oldest years of 2020 to 2018 were just the worst years of Spirit. It must have been taking a hit there. Anyways, to be honest, the theme was pretty bad. I didn't really like it. The back theme was a bit cool, but the props were pretty much just mediocre, to be summed up. And to be honest, I didn't really like a couple of the props. The match was good, I'll say that. It was scarecrows, and you were putting the scarecrows in a farm, that kind of matched. But again, there were like those two clowns, Hugs the Clown, and Michael Myers. Michael Myers, actually, if they based it off of Halloween 5, could make really good sense in there, actually, though. So, anyways, yeah, pretty much that. Anyway, the best prop is Burlap Horror. I know a lot of people think, like, the Pumpkin Patch Prowler or the Nightmare Harvester is the best. But Burlap Horror is kind of just really scary. I really like Burlap Horror. Anyways, the worst prop is, well, the Flying Vulture. The Flying Vulture is bad. It's just bad. I mean, to be honest, 2018, I have some nostalgia for 2018 because it is about 2018 where I really, really started getting into Spirit Halloween. And that was when I really started going to the stores more. I believe I've gone to Spirit Halloween my whole life because I need costumes. The times I go there now, if it's not for costumes, it's just to look at the funny animatronics. Also expect a Spirit Halloween video coming out in September of me going to another store. But anyways, I started getting into it that era, so it's the only thing saving it from being worse than like 2019 because I still has something that's in there. And plus the matching was good in it, not like the absolute horrible atrocity it was not 2019, but yeah. Anyways, I mean, about the time that I started actually remembering Spirit Halloween was about 2015 to 2016, so anyways, moving on. Coming at the fourth worst theme of all time. I'm gonna start counting. So, like, also I'm doing this from 2010 to 2023. So that would be 13 years. So, I think this would be like 9th spot. So, coming in at our number 9 spot would be 2022, the second newest year. I got to be honest, this year was not it. The theme was good. It had that cool plasma thing, and I think it was pretty nice. The props were pretty bad. I'm gonna just say it. That the props are pretty bad. And when I say bad, I mean I just wrote bad. I have a notepad in front of me that I'm reading off of, and I just put bad in props. The match was absolutely horrible. Why were these things in here? If they put Dr. Illume right at the front gate, that would be pretty nice because, he's a scientist. It was a lab theme. But, oh, no. We're gonna put this big pumpkin guy and Lord Raven in the front. And we're not even gonna put Dr. Illume in the theme. All the children will love that. Seriously, though, like, negative of the props really fit in, to be honest. Like, Young Crouchy was the closest thing we got to fitting in. Like, why couldn't you put experiment number 4 in this thing? That could have made a lot more sense. But pretty much Young Crouchy and, like, Nozzles the Clown would be the closest thing that we are getting to something that actually matches the theme. So probably the reason why I have to give 2020 6.8 out of 10. The best prop is Lord Raven. The worst prop is, well, Young Crouchy, duh. Anyways, moving on. Coming in at our 8th spot has to be 2015. Okay. First of all, I got to say the theme this year was amazing. I really did like the theme. I really liked what they did with Spirit Station Z. I really liked the theme. The themes were incredibly detailed. The props are pretty great, not gonna lie. I really liked a lot of the props. They really seemed nice. The match was good enough. I don't know why zombies would be on the subway. But pretty much in the front theme, everything fit in there, pretty much. So, yeah. The best prop was the Moonshine Barrel Zombie. I don't know why, but I absolutely adore this thing. If I could buy one for like $180, I would. I love the Moonshine Barrel Zombie. I think it's a cool prop, and I love it. If anybody has one to say, I sell, I mean. Anyways, the worst prop has to be Twitching Banshee. I loved this prop when I was a bit younger. I'm still young, but when I was a bit younger. To be honest, I just find it really, really annoying now. I swear to God, it's the most annoying thing on earth. Okay. So that's why I had to give 2015 a 7.10, a 7 out of 10. I really like it about its nostalgia, since this is the year I started remembering stuff. I was 3 when this year came out, and that's when you start remembering stuff. So that's really just when I actually got seeing it, and I really like it because I just like looking. I love 2015 and 2016, but if I'm doing this not biased, I gotta give it a 7 out of 10. So, anyways, moving on. Coming in at like 7th, I think 7, is 2017. Anyways, I'm gonna start. The theme was great. I really liked the detail that they put into it. The props were pretty great too. I'm gonna just say, I really like the props. I like the whole. I like pretty much every single prop in the Area 31 theme. The match was good. A lot of it matched in the little camp Spear Hollows space. Like, pretty much everything matched there. And the best prop, it has to be the Limb Ripper. The returning Limb Ripper. I really like it. It's really cool. And the worst prop has to be the Ghost Swing. God dang, is the Ghost Swing bad. Listen, you can go on to any other person's just talking about 2017, pretty much 2023 or 2017, and you'll always see them absolutely put poo-poo onto the Ghost Swing's name, and it deserves it. Ghost Swing is just generic. I took 5 minutes to think of there. Yeah, I was debating on doing Ghost Swing and that like friendly demon skull guy that was in the way back of the thing, because his voice is so weird and he find him stupid. But yeah, I picked Ghost Swing. So, anyways, moving on. Coming in at 6th place. Did I mention 2017's actual rating? 7.3 out of 10, by the way. Coming in at 6th place is 2016. I'm gonna just get out. The theme was great. I really liked the clock tower. Clock tower is probably like one of the best themes ever because, god dang, it was tall. The props are good. Not too amazing, but I really like them. I'm looking at you, the Boogeyman and the Howling Werewolf. And the match was pretty much great, to be honest. I really like how they just crammed a whole bunch of animatronics together in one theme. I think it was really nice. It kind of gave you no time to think, like, like every single YouTube short that you see online now, except for mine. But I really like this theme. Again, this is really nostalgic for me. The best prop, like I said before, has to be the Howling Werewolf. I was thinking about the Howling Werewolf or the Boogeyman, but I picked Howling Werewolf just because I love it. I love the Howling Werewolf. I love how it's just this crouched over creature that howls. Love it. Anyways, the worst prop I have to say would be the evil clown. I don't think he's like the worst clown, to be honest. You can see my ranking, but I think he's slightly scary because like is someone trying to lure away your kids or something. But he looks goofy, I'm not gonna lie. So, anyways, moving on. Wait. Alright, 2016, 7.5 out of 10. Coming in at 5th place has to be 2011. To be honest, the theme was amazing. Great. Zombie Wasteland was insane. And on top of that, the other theme was pretty okay. I just really like Zombie Wasteland. If you hear me talking about really anything that's at like 2013 and below, just know I have not a clue, I have no memory of it whatsoever. It's probably because I wasn't born yet, but nevertheless, the theme was great. The props are pretty good. The match was insane. I love the match. It matched every prop, pretty much matched. The best prop was Rosemary Zombie Girl. I don't think that was really a shock to anybody. But anyways. And the worst prop, I might be controversial, I don't know. But I gotta say the Gravedigger. To be honest, the Gravedigger probably, it just kind of looks stupid. And it's just kind of bad and cheap. So, that's why I put the Gravedigger there. Anyways, 2011 gets a 7.8 out of 10. Anyways, moving on. Coming in at 4th place, might be a shock, but it is 2021. First of all, I'm looking at my little clipboard, and I said Gret instead of great on the theme. Yeah, the theme is great. I wish I used some darker colors, but whatever. That's really a big nitpick that I have with newer years, is that it doesn't really use darker colors. So the props are pretty great, to be honest. I really like the props. The match was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Why was there Why was there a couple of clowns in the thing? Why was there a skeleton? Why was there? I'm gonna bring up random stuff. A soul sucker. I should not have said it like that. A harvester of souls. Why was there a scarecrow? Why was there a wacky mole clown? We'll never know. But yeah, the match was pretty bad. The best prop is just pretty much. I think everybody agrees with me. The best prop is Mr. Dark. This thing just is pretty revolutionary. Not gonna lie. Just how it just quickly jumps into the air. I love it. And the worst prop, I have to say, is the Night Stalker. I did not like this prop really much at all. I thought why was its arms ripped off, and why was it just shaking its head and laughing maniacally, just standing there menacingly. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, 2021 gives an 8.8 out of 10. Yay. Moving on. In the 4th spot is 2012, aka the year I was born. I'm not biased here. First of all, the theme was amazing. Spirit Valley Farms was, Anyways, the props were pretty good, and the match was pretty good too. I don't know why there was a mean old Gramp in a corn stalker thingy, but I don't know. Anyways, the best prop was Death Row. Nobody can try to get me out of saying that. The best prop was Death Row. Got that? And the worst prop has to be the Popping Goblin. As you see, I'm putting up a picture of every single prop I'm talking about. So, yeah. Overall, I don't really know what it looks like. I expect that I went there as a child for like, an infant for a costume or something, if my parents even knew what it was back then. But if they did, I probably went there and I probably didn't know what was happening. But I don't know. Anyways, I gotta give 2012 an 8 out of 10. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I was kind of running through my mind. It's like, is that right? Did I put it in the right spot? Anyways, yeah, 2012 is an 8 out of 10. Not much I could talk about it regarding I was an infant. Anyways, moving on. Coming in at like, I think like the third spot, I think, would have to go to 2014. First of all, the theme was great here. I love the attic. I love the ruins. The props were good, to be honest. Yeah. And the match was pretty much to be honest. I don't know why there was a gas station with a child on a swing in there, but I don't know. Anyways, the best prop is the Barnyard Butcher. We all know it has to be the Barnyard Butcher for 2014. And the worst prop is the Pop-Up Werewolf. Like, two of the worst props that we have been talking about here are literally just the past two props that we've been talking about here that are the worst are popping up things. Pop-Up Werewolf and Poppin' Goblin. I see a trend here. Yeah. Anyways, the worst prop is Pop-Up Werewolf. Again, barely remember this theme regarding I'm an infant, but just by the pictures, it looks really cool. Gas Station Z, even though I was really ridiculing it for a second ago, so is an amazing thing. I love that theme. Anyways, yeah, 2014 gets an 8.3 out of 10. If you've been keeping up with what I've been saying, you can probably tell which two are going to be the top ones. And I don't know, you just gotta guess which one I put where. Anyways, coming in at the second best of all time, the second best theme year actually of all time is 2023. Okay. The theme this year was great. I wish they used darker colors. That's still a nitpick. But the theme was great. I really like the theme of how it's just this cemetery, like 2010s. Did I talk about 2010? Wait, did I talk about 2010? No, I did not talk about 2010. I'm gonna go 2010. I'm gonna go for 2010. The theme was good in 2010. The props were good in 2010. The match was pretty good in 2010. Best prop was Demonica. Worst prop was Created Mummy. 7 out of 10. Anyways, moving back. 2023, the theme was great. The props were absolutely amazing. I love the props from this year. Howling Spirit, Gordo, the Black Heart, Martian Warrior. On top of that, Leatherface, Stilts. I was about to say Dagger Mike, but then I stopped myself. Slim, Poor George. On top of that, Hellspawn, Emmeline, Desmodus, No. Anyways, Darling Dolly, the Cauldroness, all of them were absolutely amazing props. There are some bad props though. And the match was pretty great. There were still some of the things that just stick out, like the clowns. To be honest, there's a couple of clowns here, I don't know why. And, the Martian warrior just being in a cemetery. And stilt. But Eternal Rest, the Grave Watcher, Desmodus, on top of that, the Howling Spirit, the Black Heart, Leatherface. Calm myself down. The Widow, on top of that, Hellspawn, Jumping Spider, all of them fit in great, but just the clowns and the Martian warrior just kind of, The best prop this year is Emmeline, 100%. Emmeline is probably, I'm gonna just say it, Emmeline is probably the best Spirit Halloween prop of all time. Fight me. I swear to God. Emmeline is insane. The way she jumps. That, to be honest, Emmeline is just showing how much Spirit Halloween has improved from 2006 or even the 1990s. And the worst prop was the ghost ring. I've seen a best prop be a returning prop and the worst prop being a returning prop. Good thing they didn't add ghost ring into this theme. Anyways, yeah, the ghost ring sucks. 1 out of 10 prop. Anyways, 2023 gets a 9 out of 10. Fight me. Anyways, if you've been keeping track of me, you already know when I'm putting in the best. 2013 is the best Spirit Halloween year there has been. The theme was great. I'm talking weird. The theme was great. The clown train was great. The little haunted house, great. The props were absolutely amazing. Uncle Charlie, bite-sized clown. I didn't really like bite-sized clown, actually. On top of that, gruesome granny. On top of that, pretty much everything in the attic. Pretty much. Yeah, the props were amazing. The match was absolutely great. Pretty much every prop fit in. There was 1 or 2 props that didn't really fit in, but yeah. And the best prop, probably the best prop of being scary, in my opinion, is Gruesome Granny. Gruesome Granny is an amazing prop. Nobody's saying otherwise to me. Nobody's changing my mind. Gruesome Granny is the best Spirit Halloween 2013 prop, scariest prop even. Changed my mind. The worst prop is Jumping Critter. I don't know why. I would have to elaborate on myself there. But anyways. Yeah, all the jumping props that ain't the jumping spider kind of just poo-poo. Anyways, 2013 gets a 9.2 out of 10. The closest thing Spirit Halloween has made to perfection. They did really, really, really get close this year, though. Anyways. That is my ranking of every single Spirit Halloween year there is. I love Spirit Halloween. If you clicked on this video, you probably do too, so. I've seen people absolutely just poo-pooing on Spirit Halloween 2023, and I don't get the hate. I love Spirit Halloween 2023. Anyways, that's the end of the video, guys. Smash that like button if you think I'm good, and hit the subscribe button, and